If you think Washington is doing just fine, that we ought to keep headed in the same basic direction, just kind of fiddle around the edges, then I ain't your guy.
Since the new year, things have changed. Instead of Iowa, I'm now assigned to Ted Cruz, following Ted Cruz around. And Ted Cruz, that very candidate, is now Donald Trump's main competitor. It's really seen as a two-man race here in Iowa.
I like Donald Trump. I like everyone on the Republican side who's running for president. And you guys have seen, as others have thrown rocks, as others have tossed insults, I haven't reciprocated, and I don't intend to start now. I'm going to keep my focus.
When covering a state, you really just go from one candidate to the next candidate to the next candidate. And it's nice because you're able to compare the energy, the crowd enthusiasm, the reasons why people are supporting one candidate to the next. But when you're covering a single candidate like Ted Cruz, it's also unique because you really get to see from one town to the next the different issues that are important to people. 28 stops is tough for really any campaign, to not only turn out the people, but really get to these places ahead of time, make sure that there's a presence, make sure people know he's in town. And that's what they did. At all 28 of these stops, these rooms were packed. People were there to see the senator, and that's exactly what this campaign wanted to get out. Because in order to get people out for February 1st, you need to have the senator talk to these people face to face and really seal the deal.
We need to take power out of Washington and back to we the people. That is what this campaign is all about.
Ted Cruz actually seems to be relaxed, enjoying this, genuinely enjoying this. Whether it's after an event, holding the hands of an elderly woman and looking into her eyes, or pouring coffee at 11:30 at night at Penny's Diner in Missouri Valley, standing next to his friend Congressman Steve King. This Ted Cruz looks to actually be enjoying himself. So when you're riding on the bus and trying to do 6 events in the day, it's really just a matter of jumping off the bus, schlepping around the cameras, trying to get back on the bus, not be left behind, which I was left behind once. Sometimes you're talking to very wonderful Iowans, and suddenly you get up, walk out the door, and there goes the press bus, and you have officially missed the bus. I call up somebody on the bus, and I said, "Where are you guys?" Then I'm the one that, they come back and pick me up with my head down. The weather here wasn't just some nice Miami weather, all right? Get that straight. The last day, 0 degrees, 23-mile-per-hour winds. Over the course of the trip, there was fog, there was snow, there was sleet. It was cold. Your hands exposed for more than 30 seconds? Didn't feel very good.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and then click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.